Welcome students in online class for subject physics for the 12th standard. Today we have learned chapter number 7, wave optics. In this wave optics we have studied examples on interference of light. So first of all we have studied about the interference. Of light. There are two types of interference. Number one, constructive interference, and number two, destructive interference. So first of all, we know what is constructive interference. When the two light waves arrive at a point in phase, or when crest of one wave, this is crest and is trough, when crest of one wave is interfere or mixed or superposed with crest of another wave. So a constructive interference is formed. Means in constructive there are the two waves arrive at a point in phase, but in destructive interference, when two light waves are arrived at a point out of phase. Here, that is when crest of one wave, and here trough is there, when crest of one wave is mixed with trough of another wave, or trough of one wave is mixed with crest of another wave. See here the two amplitudes are there. In constructive interference, amplitude of first wave, that is A1, and amplitude of second wave is A2. So resultant amplitude is R is equal to A1 plus A2, which is maximum. Using law of Maloo, intensity is also maximum. Is maximum. This intensity is directly proportional to square of resultant amplitude. Here in destructive interference, when a crest of one wave is superposed or interfere or mixed with trough of another wave. See here, for crest amplitude is plus A, whereas for trough amplitude will be minus A. So resultant amplitude is R is equal to A minus A, which is 0. Means intensity of two light waves is minimum, means If amplitude is minimum, intensity also minimum. Therefore, intensity will also directly proportional to square of amplitude. And for constructive interference, bright point is appear. Whereas in destructive interference, dark point will be appear. So the condition for bright point or condition for dark point, it will be if path difference is integral multiple of wavelength, that is n lambda, means n is equal to 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Then point appears as bright. Or another condition will be if phase difference is equal to 2 pi n. N will be 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Then point appears as bright. Whereas in destructive interference, when path difference, it will be odd integral multiple of half the wavelength. Here 2n minus 1 into lambda upon 2. N is equal to 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Then point appears as dark. Or phase difference for dark band, it will be 2n minus 1 pi, means n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot dot. Using these two conditions, we can solve some examples on interference of light. So the first example, it will be the point P is situated from two coherent sources such that optical path difference at a point is 200 lambda. Will the point P be bright or dark? If path difference is 11 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter, find its wavelength. Such example, if we solve, so given data will be there, that is path difference, it will be 200 lambda. And if path difference, it will be 11 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter, we can find out wavelength. So first we can find, will the point be bright or dark? See here a condition is there. If path difference is equal to n lambda, n is equal to 200, then we say that point is bright. Point will be bright. And if path difference is 11 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter, 200 lambda. So lambda is equal to 11 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 5 upon 200. It will be 11 upon 2 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 5 into 10 raised to minus 2, because 0 and 0, 10 raised to 2, it gets in numerator. So it will be 5.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter, means 5500 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter, means wavelength of given light, it will be 5500 angstrom unit. And this is the answer for the given question. Again, if we solve another question. It will be the optical path difference between two waves starting from a source and arriving at a point is 85.5 lambda. Is the point B dark or bright? If path difference is 48 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter, calculate its wavelength of light which is used. For such example, here data is given. So path difference, it will be 85.5 lambda. Is the point will be dark or bright? Again, path difference is 48 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6 meter, and we want to calculate wavelength of light. In such case, path difference, it will be 85 plus 0.5 lambda. So it is 85 plus 1 upon 2 multiplied by wavelength lambda. That is 10 170 plus 1 divided by 2 wavelength lambda, and it will be 171 lambda upon 2. That will be given path difference. Means if path difference is odd, integral multiple of half the wavelength, so point will be dark. Point is appear as dark. If we want to calculate wavelength, so path difference, it will be 48 into 10 to the power minus 6 171 multiplied by lambda upon 2. Means if we can multiply here 2, 16, 1 is remaining, 9 is there, 4 into 2, 8, 1 is 9 upon 171 into 10 to the power minus 6, which is wavelength. By using logarithmic table, we can use 96. The log of 96, it will be 9823. Its characteristics will be 1 point, and characteristics of 171, it will be 2 point. So here 96, it is 9823, and 17 in 1, 17 in 1, it will be 2330. If we can subtract 0 from 3, 3 is there, 12 from 3, 9 is there, 4 from 8, 4 is there, 2 from 9, 7 is there, and bar 1. If we take antilog, so antilog of 0.74 in 9, here 0.74 in 9, it will be 5610, and 3 is mean difference, that is 4. So it will be wavelength lambda is equal to 5.614 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. So that this wavelength, it will be 5.614 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. And so wavelength of light which is used, it will be 5614 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. Means wavelength will be 5614 angstrom unit. So here wavelength, it will be 5614 angstrom unit. This will be the answer for given question. So again, if we solve another question, that is, a screen is placed at a distance which is illuminated at a distance from two images of an illuminated slit. The distance of point on screen at point P on one side of central brightband, it will be 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter, and at a point Q on other side, this 7.5 is on one side of central band and point Q is on other side of central bright band, will be 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 6. How many bright bands are observed between P and Q if wavelength of light is given as 6 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter? So, by solving such numerical, data will be here at point P, distance it will be 7.5 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. At point Q, distance it will be 1.8 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. Wavelength of light 6 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. And how many bright bands are observed? N is equal to question mark. See here, at point P, if path difference is n lambda, so n is equal to path difference upon wavelength lambda. If we substitute at point P, the path will be 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter upon 6 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. So it will be minus 7 is shifted numerator, so it will be 7.5 into 10 raised to 7 into 10 raised to minus 6 upon 6. So it is 75 upon 6. It will be, if we divide 6, so it is 6 1 the 6, 15 is there, 6 2 the 12, 3 is remaining, point 30 will be there, and 6 5 the 30. So n is equal to 12.5. So again, we know that for the dark band 2n minus 1 lambda upon 2, it will be 12.5 multiplied by lambda upon 2. What happened? Lambda upon 2 get cancel. 2n minus 1 is equal to, multiplied by 2, 25. 2n is minus 1 is equal to 25. Therefore, n is equal to 26. N will be 26 upon, 2n will be 26. Therefore, n will be 13. So, on one side of central bright band, 13 dark bands are appear on one side of dark band, central bright band. Again, at point Q, here at point Q, it will be at point Q. It is path difference is equal to n lambda. So n is equal to path difference divided by wavelength lambda. It will be 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 6 into 10 to the power minus 7. So it is 1.8 divided by 6 into 10 to the power 7 into 10 to the power minus 6. It will be 18 upon 6. So n is equal to 3. Therefore, 3 bright bands on other side of central bright band, and therefore between P and Q 16 bands are there. That will be the answer for given questions. See here again, a point is situated at 30.5 centimeter and 30.58 centimeter from two coherent sources. Find nature of illumination at a point P if wavelength is 4000 angstrom unit. Means data is given, that is S1P. The distance, it will be 30.5 or 50 centimeter. Again S2P, that will be 30.58 centimeter. We can first find out path difference. Then we can find out illumination or nature of illumination. Means whether the point bright or dark. And wavelength 4000 angstrom unit will be given. In such case, we know that path difference is equal to S2P minus S1P. So S2P, it will be 30.58 minus 30.50 centimeter. So here we can find out 0.08 centimeter, that is the path difference. Again, if we find out the path difference, so condition will be path difference is equal to n lambda. So n is equal to path difference divided by lambda. So n is equal to 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 centimeter divided by 4 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter, because 4 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 7 meter. 1 angstrom unit is 10 raised to minus 10 and 3 0 will subtracted. So it is 4 into 10 raised to minus 7. So 4 1 the 4, 4 2 the 8. If this minus 7 will be shifted here, but here centimeter will be converted into meter, it will be 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 2, it will be meter into 10 raised to minus plus 7. So it is 2 into 10 raised to 3. Meter get cancel. So it will be 2000. So nature of illumination it will be bright. So point will be bright. That is the nature of illumination at a point if wavelength is given. Again, if we can solve another example, it will be a screen is placed in front of an illuminated slit at a point P on screen at a distance of 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 5 meter and 1.65 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter. If wavelength of light is used as 5000 angstrom unit, will the point will be bright or dark? What will be the number of bands? We can find out number of bands. Here similar problem is given, that is data is given. S1P, it will be 2.1 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter, and S2P, it will be 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter. First of all, we can find out path difference. If wavelength is given as 5000 angstrom unit, it will be 5 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. Then point will be bright or dark, and how many number of bands are present. So first we can solve path difference. It will be S1P minus S2P. See here, S1P is greater than S2P. If S2P is greater, so we can use S2P minus S1P. But here S1P will be greater value. So 2.1 into 10 raised to minus 5 minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 5. So it is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter, or 5 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. It will be path difference. Again, if it is given as wavelength, path difference is equal to n lambda. So n is equal to path difference divided by wavelength lambda. So it will be, if given 1.65, so here 1.65, so it will be 0.45. So path difference will be 0.45 into 10 raised to minus 6 or minus 5 and divided by 5 into 10 raised to minus 7. So again 0.45 into 10 raised to minus 5 into 10 raised to 7 divided by 5. So it will be 45 divided by 5 and it is 9. So 9 bright points or bright bands are appear, because n is equal to 9. 9 is odd or even number. For bright band, it will be odd number or even number. So 9 bright bands are given. Here we can give as 1.65. If we can subtract 2.10 minus 1.65, so subtraction will be 0.45. If we can give 1.6, so subtraction will be 0.5. This is the difference in the given example. Again, if another example is solved, that phase difference phase difference between two coherent sources of light were arriving at a point is 32 pi radian. If path difference is 7.32 micrometer, find wavelength of light. Means phase difference is given, path difference is given. Again, if we can write data, that is phase difference, it will be 32 pi, and path difference (7.32 micrometer) means 7.32 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. That is the path difference, and we can find out the value of wavelength. So here, for finding wavelength, we can use path difference is equal to n lambda. Again, we can use phase difference. It will be 2 pi n. Equation number 2. If we can divide equation 2 by 1, phase difference divided by path difference, it will be 2 pi n upon n lambda, and n get cancel. So here a formula will be given as phase difference is equal to 2 pi upon lambda multiplied by path difference. See here, phase difference is equal to 2 pi multiplied by path difference, but we can find out wavelength. So lambda is equal to 2 pi multiplied by path difference divided by phase difference. If we can substitute the value of path difference and phase difference, so here lambda is equal to twice pi multiplied by path difference, it will be 7.32 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by phase difference will be 2 pi n or 32 pi. See here, phase difference is given as 32 pi. First of all, we can cancel pi. The value of pi will be cancelled. 2 1 the 2, 16 will be 32. So here wavelength is equal to 7.32 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by 16. If we can take logarithm, numerator 0 point is characteristics, denominator 1 point is characteristics, subtraction is there. If we can use the logarithm, that is 73 into 2, so here in 73 and 2 it will be 8645. So 8645 will be given. 73 into 2. Again 16 will be 2041. Means 4 is remaining, 0 is there, 6 is there, 6 is there, bar 1 is given. Take anti-logarithm of bar 1.6604. Here 0.66 in 0, 4571. In 4, mean difference, it will be 4. It is wavelength lambda is equal to 4.575 into 10 raised to minus 1 into 10 raised to minus 7. Sorry, 10 raised to minus 6. See here, wavelength will be therefore wavelength lambda is equal to 4.575 into 10 raised to minus 7 meter. Means wavelength will be 4575 into 10 raised to minus 10 minute, and wavelength lambda is equal to 4575 angstrom unit. That is the answer for given question. Okay, if assignment is given, that assignment includes 5 questions. Answer will be there. So if you can solve, then you get answers.